There is a huge buzz that Team Modi will be expanded and there is a cabinet reshuffle on the cards. In fact, as per the latest wire reports, the cabinet reshuffle could be announced as early as tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. Now, it is anybody's guess, honestly, that who will be included in the expanded Council of Ministers of Prime Minister Modi. And there are speculations ranging from there will be technocrats coming in, it will be a younger cabinet than earlier, etc. But let's look at a few factors that could possibly be going behind the thinking when the new team is being selected. So number one, let's look at the timing. This will be the first cabinet rejig since the Modi government returned to power in May of 2019. So it's a little over 2 years, and it has been quite a tumultuous 2 years with COVID-19 hitting the country from 2020 onwards, economic challenges which have come forward because of COVID-19 and everything going into a tailspin due to that. This is the context in which the cabinet reshuffle is taking place. So there will be an attempt of some sorts at image management as well, that we're trying in getting newer faces to implement the promises that this government has made more efficiently. Now, there are more practical compulsions as well. So, for example, allies have to be accommodated, including the Janata Dal United. Ram Vilas Paswan has passed away, and while there is a fight in his party, the LJP, for who is the heir, there are reports that his brother may be inducted into the cabinet. Other allies like Anupriya Patel of the Apna Dal may also find their way into this cabinet reshuffle. So those are some of the very practical considerations that could be looked at. Some other considerations are state representation. Remember, the big polls that are upcoming include Uttar Pradesh in 2022, and there will be some of an effort, it is believed, to have greater representation of the state in the Council of Ministers. There will also be focus on large states which are not under BJP rule right now, like West Bengal and Maharashtra, which need to be looked at. There's also the question of quote-unquote rewarding those who have been patient, which is why you've seen names in the list of leaders like Jyotiraditya Scindia, a former Congress leader who hopped across to the BJP last year and has been given a Rajya Sabha ticket and is a member of parliament, but it was expected that he would be getting into big things after leaving the Congress and being a lifelong congressman. So we'll have to see if Jyotiraditya Scindia makes it to the list. There were reports of him and pictures of him coming into Delhi a day before the expected cabinet reshuffle. Sarbananda Sonowal is another person whose name has figured on the list. He was the Chief Minister of Assam. They went into polls a few months ago and the BJP returned in Assam, but the Chief Minister was changed. Himanta Biswa Sarma became the Chief Minister. So what do you do with Mr. Sonowal, who led the party in the state for 5 years? It's expected that he will get now perhaps a cabinet rank or an inclusion in the Council of Ministers. The same goes for Sushil Modi, a stalwart BJP leader from Bihar who had to make way once the Janata Dal United and the BJP got back together and Nitish was back on track. Sushil Kumar Modi was sort of shunted out. He also could be accommodated in the new list of ministers. So there are speculations which look at how these members will also come through. But the key thing to look out for is whether this rejig will also include removal of some old names. Will this also be a performance indicator that ministers who didn't seem to perform on the parameters set out for them in certain sections may be booted out? We'll have to wait and see, but it's definitely an exciting space. The first big political rejig, the cabinet reshuffle in the Modi government in 2019, after they won in 2019, coming just 3 years before the next general election.